happiness.
Is happiness a choice?
Ooh, it's a tough one.
Don't like the way you're framing the question. It's very gaslighting. It feels like you're putting the blame on women.
Ladies, are you guys busy right now? YouTube channel. If you guys, okay, wait. If you guys don't like the, no. All right. Don't you want to hear the question? Try not here, but no one who wants to talk. Hopefully these people want to talk to me.
I think men rely on women for a lot of emotional labor, so they're not as good at doing it for themselves.
You're a porn star, then you should be.
I'm not gay.
You're not gay?
No.
Would you say you're a happy person?
I do, yeah.
What are you out of 10 right now?
I'm an 8. I got some attention, got a camera on me. Like, how could I be unhappy right now?
Right now, 10 because I have my iced coffee and no kids.
No kids, yeah.
So time for me.
But as soon as you go home, you're like, fuck them kids.
No,
Nah,
I'll be
I'm
like
kidding.
8.
Do you guys ever get sad for no reason? She's never sad, I guess.
You know, after a long weekend on Monday, bank account's it's like an onion when I start crying when I open it up.
That's a great way to put it.
It is,
especially
yeah.
living in this damn city.
It is.
Yes, all the time. I love to cry. I do. I cry all the time.
I'm gonna cry right now in front of the camera. Let's have a crying session.
She's very pretty. She's very pretty. I'm not gay.
Universally, it's the one thing that we all want in life. What that happiness looks like and how to get there is completely different for each person. So for this week's video, I decided to ask random strangers questions around mental health, happiness, stigma, and therapy.
Happiness is definitely a choice.
Why do you think so?
Because it's a mental state.
You seem like a happy dude.
Yeah, because I choose to be happy every day. It's a choice.
A lot of people, they want to be miserable. You have
Yeah.
to develop what you like, what you need. People seek happiness through different things, whether it's religion, food, being around people. You have to do certain things to kind of get out of that zone.
Choice is what America's about. Choosing what you like and what you want and what you don't like.
What do you do to be happy?
That's a tough question, but I'll tell you it's easy.
What is it?
Easy.
I think a lot of people also see depression as like a chemical imbalance as well. What would you say to that? Or do you think it's all a choice?
I'm not a psychologist, so I can't really comment on that.
Well, what's your opinion?
I know people that have serious prone to depression, and I think it is a chemical imbalance. But then other people, I think they do stuff that doesn't help. They drink too much and they don't exercise. And
I work with a lot of mentally ill people. A lot of them want to be happy, but they can't. Like, their brain is telling them not to.
Mental illness is not a choice. I mean, you can decide in a situation like, oh, I'm gonna look on the bright side or the dark side, but in general, nah.
Yeah, but some people don't have that thing in their brain tell them to do that.
There's nothing wrong with being gay.
I don't like it.
Why not?
Against the law of Christ.
Yeah? What are your thoughts on men that are vulnerable and that openly share their feelings?
I fully support it. Men's mental health is really important.
Why do you think there's a stigma, especially for men? Like, whereas like I feel like girls do a better
A
job.
lot of it has to do with like society too. Like, men are
Society.
the majority of my clients right now are men, and a lot of them are just like, I've never been told like I can talk about things.
Girls have been taught it's acceptable and girls have had to rely on each other for strength. I think men rely on women for a lot of emotional labor, so they're not as good at doing it for themselves.
It is, though, tough for guys to talk about it with each other. You may hear it drunkenly once, but like they won't share it because they want to be like a macho dude.
There's a huge silent mental health crisis in America.
The fuck up, young
He's gonna be confident, but not filmed it. He's an idiot.
But don't you think if like more women actually wanted guys to like open up?
Don't
Like,
you think? I feel like this is a biased question.
no.
Yeah, I feel like you're targeting.
I'm not targeting anything.
That sounds like you're blaming women for the problem. Trust me, I've tried with men and they choose not to. It feels like you're putting the blame on women when I think it's a society thing at large.
I'm not gaslighting at all. You're probably not gonna like this too then, because this is kind of how I see it. You know, for ladies, you don't want to give up sex too early. For guys, we don't want to give up our feelings too early. What do you think about that?
Are you implying that
I'm dying.
you picked the wrong one? No, go ahead. Why is feelings for guys what sex is for women?
Girls want more guys to be vulnerable, right? But we also don't feel comfortable giving that too early as well.
No, I think that's completely valid.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm blaming it on women. I'm just saying that it goes twofold.
Okay, no, I think that's fair. I think. How many subscribers you have?
230.
230? Okay, we'll be.
Not good enough.
No, I'm a journalism major, sorry.
Oh, Jesus. Do you think that the key in happiness kind of lies in what your expectation looks like?
You have to have goals, you have to have things you want, and setting standards is okay.
It really is like a healthy balance though, right? If you're always just like reaching for the next big thing, that's gonna be like never ending. You kind of need like a end in sight in a way, like define what your happiness actually looks like.
You know? I think that's, yeah, well put.
So what are you up to tonight? At this point I'm just flirting, but yeah.
Well, don't set your expectations too high because you'll create your own unhappiness, as I've learned.
Is this you rejecting me?
Oh, I have a boyfriend, so.
She rejected me.
Suicide is a choice. We're looking at the Golden Gate Bridge. Every year, 30 people jump off of that bridge. I actually started the suicide prevention program from this bridge, and they're called the Bridge Watch Angels. If you ever come to San Francisco and you're on that bridge and you see anyone not happy, approach that person. It might be what they need to keep them going for another day. And sometimes it's the little things that make a difference. That's what I want to say.
Is that you? Is that you? No, I'm not trying to.
If you like this video, you're gonna love this one, so go ahead, click on it. And dude, come on, stop hating, subscribe, give some love.